Hello everybody and welcome back to the video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're back with another first time reaction, in some way at least, because today we are going to be checking out the two official EXO subunits and their first music videos. We're going to be checking out EXO CBX with their debut music video Hey Mama and EXO-SC with their debut music video What a Life. As the titles of the EXO subunits already give away, the members involved are, for the first subunit, Chen, Baekhyun and Xiumin, and then for the latter with the rap duo of Sehun and Chanyeol. And I'm really excited for this, okay? Like, I've just recently really started to listen more and more to EXO songs in general, and I actually want to do the next step in our discography reaction soon, which would be their second full album, EXODUS / Love Me Right from 2015, I think. Very excited for that, but something quicker in between, you know. I want to do these two music videos now, okay? EXO, like mentioned, started as a 12-member group, then obviously 9 members, and I think 9 members is a number for, you know, when it comes to the members, where subunits are more than, you know, warranted, where people, you know, it makes sense to give more individuals a spotlight here, and in this case, we have a trio that actually, I wouldn't say surprises me, but you know, like mentioned, we got Chen and Baekhyun, and then I would have expected if we wanted to do a trio that we would add Dio into the mix for the main vocalist trio, but instead we're adding Xiumin to the mix, which is really a nice addition, which I think can really work out well, because Xiumin, a sub-vocalist and sub-rapper who obviously always gets his spots within EXO songs, but obviously never as huge as the main vocalist, you know, so to line him up together with two of EXO's main vocalists, I think it's going to be really fun and entertaining. And I'm excited to see, like mentioned, how the dynamic and the sound of the subunit will be. I can obviously already mention it myself for EXO-SC, okay, but how will EXO CBX sound like? I'm eager to find out. They released their debut music video on October 30th, 2016, sitting at 70 million views. When I actually saw the, you know, the date, I was debating, okay, do I want to wait now till Sunday, but maybe we can actually do the first catching up on EXO CBX on Sunday, where we then check out more of the music videos, okay? It would totally work out and be enough for one. And mentioning Chen, who's in EXO CBX, next Monday, he is having his comeback, okay? We are obviously going to be checking that out, and not just that comeback, we're going to be combining it with 3 other of his solo music videos, so his previous solo music videos, I think 1 Station, and the 2 title tracks of his 2 previous mini albums, so look forward to that this Monday for EXO Chen music video reactions, and obviously then his album as well. For now though, enough talking, nearly 3-minute long intro. Let's check out the debut music video of EXO's first official subunit, EXO CBX Hey Mama. Do I ever mention by the way yet that I miss Baekhyun? I miss him, seriously. Ooh, I like the colors. Hello, Chen. Really excited actually to listen to Chen on his own. Really excited for it. Ooh. We really enjoyed Xiumin's first mini album already. Very low-key R&B vibe for now. Oh, that's actually really danceable. Interesting music video too, like mentioned with the colors and everything. And this chorus though, so full, so you know, non-stop action without being too much. Ooh. Rapper Xiumin coming through, nice. That's what I mentioned, like mentioned. Obviously much more room here for that than in the EXO main songs. Oh, the anthem was nice. I like how we're playing around a lot with their individual strengths here. Ooh, this chord is actually fire. Nice cold look they can add on him, but again, music with aesthetic is really interesting. I generally would love to know what they're singing about, you know. But it was still at the point where we didn't have subtitles. Ooh, that was smooth with the choreo. Huh.
Are you ready? That's right. Everybody put your hands up. Now 1, 2, 3.
Hey! I really didn't expect him to do such an energetic dance song. Woo! Holy shit, Chen! Man, I really realized how little I appreciated his high notes during the music video recs for EXO. Seriously, this guy can belt! Oh, I love this part of the chorus so much where they like pull themselves, you know? Oh, that's so fun. Ooh, that ending pose too. Smooth. Alright, EXO CBX. That's, like mentioned, really what I wanted to see, you know? Really giving each of the members here individual time to really, you know, not just go for one different stylization in their delivery, you know, especially for Xiumin, who first sung and then really delivered with the flow and rap, right? Like, that's obviously his position, both vocalist and rapper within the group, but obviously the latter just never really got as much spotlight in EXO songs, because obviously we have Sehun and Chanyeol in there too, and Kai and whatnot, right? So here now, obviously, with two vocalists next to him, he obviously has much more room, much more time generally to both sing but also to rap, and he sounded really cool. Okay, like we already listened to his first mini album and I really like his delivery and his voice in general. I think Hey Mama suits him a lot, just like obviously this song also suits Baekhyun and Chen, who, like mentioned, are vocally just some of the best vocalists out there within K-pop. Okay, like Baekhyun actually, you know, won best male artist 3 years in a row. Mama, literally the only reason why he can't win it for a 4th time this year is because he's currently enlisting, right? I mean, that tells you a lot already. But okay, like mentioned, I really didn't expect this to be such a... It's not necessarily disco, right? Like, obviously you've got the disco ball and everything, but like, it doesn't really have the signature synth sound, but it's still definitely the type of song you would play in a disco and dance to, okay? It's such a danceable, fun time. I think that's generally the best way to describe this trio in general, right? Like, I do gotta say, I think I've mentioned it before for Baekhyun especially, he is always giving me the handsome attitude, you know, like when I look at Kai, or when I look at Chanyeol, or even when I look at Lay, you know, when I look at these three specifically, I always think of like Bad Boy and whatnot, you know, similar to NCT's Taeyong and everything, right? When I look at Baekhyun, I always think of, you know, I don't know, soft, warm, and I don't know, you know, it just gives me this soft feeling all the time, you know, but then you really see him go off on dance, like on that Mama stage. We're going to be checking out more EXO Mama stages as well now with Mama season around, and like mentioned, a lot or anything, but like, he just can really do it all, even though he seems so innocent in some way. I think that's actually the best way to describe it, innocent. Baekhyun feels so innocent, but once he goes into the performer mode, then boom, the man delivers. But again, same for Chen and his high note, okay? Or what I do now also gotta say, okay? I have a confession to make, okay? I have a confession to make right now, which I really started to realize just recently after Chen got back from enlistment, and Xiumin too. I, up until like literally 2 or 3 weeks ago, thought Xiumin and Chen are both Chinese. And I think the obvious reason for that will be, or you know, that many people can obviously probably think of already is, well, they were an EXO-M. And I thought back then, you know, anybody who's an EXO-M, probably Chinese, you know, like 6 Chinese members, 6 Korean members. And I never questioned it, okay? I thought they're in you know, in that subunit, so typically that they're Chinese then, you know, and then I, you know, thought about, wait, why are they enlisting if they're Chinese? Or maybe they have like a Korean passport or something, and that's where they're doing it, right? How I never thought about, you know, maybe they just have to perform in Chinese, but aren't actually Chinese. Never was an option for me, okay? Please tell me you're not alone with that. Please tell me I'm not alone with that, when thinking, you know. But I actually do saw that when I made a post about that on Reddit, and many people were also like, today said they realized, okay? I just never questioned questioned it and thought, you know what, these two were in the Chinese version of EXO, they have to be Chinese, you know, but they're not, okay? Like, obviously it doesn't matter to me if someone's Chinese or Korean and whatnot, but like, it was a funny moment for me to realize and go like, wait a second. But we're going off topic, okay? Just wanted to mention that because it was really hilarious to me. But yeah, EXO CBX Hey Mama, okay? Extremely fun, really, really cool rhythm, extremely nice flow and energy, you know, such a danceable... Again, it doesn't really give me flexible disco vibes, but it's definitely a dance anthem either way, okay? I think it's really suited all three of them. Like mentioned, Xiumin got a lot of spotlight to rap, which I really enjoyed. Baekhyun sounded obviously great, and obviously Chen's high notes.
1, 2, 3.
This finale alone, so fun. Again, I would have loved to see what the lyrics are about, but it's probably about party, you know? But Chen, I want to hear some high notes on your solo songs, my man. Hell yeah! And I do saw EXO CBX also performed at Mama, so I better hear that I know live, okay? Again, this movement in choreo, all with the fresh suit looks, especially the striped one of Baekhyun in the middle. This is fresh, okay? It's a really, also really actually, now that I think about it, I think also actually quite different compared to EXO's main title tracks. I can't think of one music video right now that had like this vibe and attitude and everything. I think that the closest would be Love Me Right, probably. Yeah, I think maybe Love Me Right or Call Me Baby. I think either of those two, which are also just a bit more softer and that's just a bit more about dancing in general. But yeah, EXO CBX Hey Mama, that was really damn fun and entertaining. Like mentioned, huge fan of all three involved here. Really excited for next Monday with Chen's solo comeback. Again, he already released 2 mini albums at one point, but I will be checking out the title tracks of those 2 mini albums alongside his station and news music video on Monday. Then we will first be doing the third mini album, obviously, because it will be the newest, and then we will take the time to go for his first and second mini album down the road as well. Like mentioned, I might be doing the catching up on EXO CBX on Sunday then, before his comeback the day after, for, you know, the 6th anniversary of EXO CBX already. Goddamn, time flies. And again, it's so crazy because 2016 was the year I really got into social media and started to be very active on social media, but, you know, just not in K-pop just yet. You know, it's crazy how all of this was out there already while I was out there already, basically, but just never came across it. It's crazy, okay? EXO CBX Hey Mama, really enjoyable, a lot of fun. We're now moving over to the second official subunit of EXO, which is EXO-SC, Sehun, and Chanyeol with What a Life. And I know that there's a other music video that came out the day before, which is just as two, but this is the title track of their first mini album, you know, of the debut album, and that is more of a chill MV, you know, like nothing really huge production or whatever, but just more like a backstage film thing. So that's something we can maybe doing in a catching up on EXO-SC down the road as well. I think it's better to focus on this one right now. Released on July 21st, 2019, I think, at 32 million views, and I'm hugely excited for this because I'm just a huge fan of this duo. Okay, like mentioned, EXO Monster was my second EXO song I've listened to, and my goodness, their section blew me the F away, okay? That it's still one of, in my opinion, best finales to a K-pop song ever. Okay, that bridge into the Chanyeol Sehun section, into that third chorus with the creepin', still, in my opinion, makes Monster one of the best K-pop songs ever made to date. And I'm just generally a fan of these two. Okay, especially Sehun was always a member alongside with Leia, say that usually had the least lines because, like mentioned, if you have two rappers, then you obviously want to give both of them that, but I think, is he also considered the main rapper, or was it just Chanyeol? I think is he a lead rapper or also a main rapper? Either way, he usually ended up with the least lines, you know, especially in the 9-member era, okay, where you usually had like, I don't know, 8 seconds, 10 seconds and whatnot, which is sometimes okay. He's also a performer. I think some people often forget it, you know, it's not always about the lines, right? It's always about choreo performance too, and sometimes you just don't have the slot available to, you know, give everybody 15 to 20 seconds, right? That's just how K-pop, especially with huge groups like this, works. But again, I'm very happy now and excited to, you know, just hear more of him alongside Chanyeol together in this subunit version of EXO. EXO-SC with the debut music video, What a Life. Let's check it out. Huge fan of their flow, of their personalities, of their delivery. Let's go. Interesting sound design. Ooh, it's a voice. Oh.
시스템 종료 클릭 오늘 미세먼지는 free
Ooh.
차키 챙겨서 나가 오랜만에 도론 뻥 뚫렸으니
Ooh, like his
시간 되는 애들 나
deep voice talking.
모여서 왜 동그라미 네모 세모 X 지겹지 않아 make game yeah. 그래서 오늘 어디로 갈까 번개처럼 인천공항
The drip too, the yellow gloves, the pink suit.
옆나라에서 별 보는 것도 좋아
Oh, this is so low key for now. Barely any bass, barely any tempo. Oh, this is all build up, right? Ooh, that's a drop. Ooh, I like the harmony flowing here. Okay, catchy repeating there, but again, I like the outfits a lot. The yellow gloss looks so fresh. Like a Tails Hermit? What is a Tails Hermit? Wait, what? What I want to mention, Young and Free. I know that this exists, which was their first song together years before this. Bring that to the future. Ooh. Wait, where did they film this? Isn't this in somewhere in America for sure? But still, that was released in the summer, so really it's a bit of a, you know, bit of a lean back summer anthem. Like, it's actually interesting how little tempo and energy there is, you know? It's really chill. Hey! What is a... I gotta Google that, I'm sorry. Actually, after that, but... I work to play. It's a Tails Hermit. I've never heard this word. Hey. I'm going for the fresh and black. Hey, when the drop then does come around and the deep bass drops, I'll say it like this. The chorus is actually, like, takes up a lot of space in the song, which is interesting. Talk about it in a moment, but I like how much musicality they're actually showing, because it actually sounds so good. And nice, and we actually, instead of just cutting it off immediately with the final line, let us hear the instrumental play it for just 3 to 4 more seconds. Makes so much out, okay? It really makes out a lot. But okay, a lot of things to talk about here. First off, Tails Hermit. What are you? Oh, it's actually something. Oh, like, isn't Hermit an animal? I was the entire time like, what? What do you mean? Wow, the first entry I find on Google is from 2003. Goodness gracious. Okay, something with a mountain wizard apparently. I'm sure you guys can explain it easier to me than Google or websites from, you know, like nearly 2 decades ago. So tell me down below the meaning of that word, okay? But either way, this is really fun and also something I really didn't necessarily expect. Like, obviously the thing is, rappers usually have a lot of playing field, right? Like, you can literally give them any BPM and any beat and they can just make a fun track out of it. But especially when they then also, you know, implement singing, then it also obviously gives a lot of room for variety. And I think What Alive is just really different from what I would have expected from them. Because again, I would have really thought this to be a really fast, high-paced, into-your-face attitude like banger, you know? But instead, it's really more of a lean-back, simple, but very catchy, fun track. You know, like even the instrumental picture is really, really simple. You know? Like these weird little bubble sounds, this like bit of industrial sound feeling to it as well, and then you know just also more casual rapping. Like never at one point does the song really go off. You know, there's like never really big spike in tempo and energy and whatnot. Obviously, we do then get the drop, then it really kicks in because sometimes when you have simplicity like this and something more calmer like this, then even something like that, which is still not really loud or you know powerful, still just has a good you know bang and feeling to it. It just really makes a buzz in the song, but it's still, I really wouldn't have expected it. Obviously, like mentioned again, rap has so many different, possibilities to be performed in, and I'm very sure that on the, I don't know, I think they've released a full and a mini album that will 100% be the type of song in there that they expected them to do for this title track, but this works too. Because again, the title, the chorus is really fun, and that's like mentioned also the thing. This doesn't really feel like a rap song in that sense. Obviously, the majority is all afloat, but it's still constructed more in a typical song way, where the chorus takes up like half of the song. The chorus is catchy, the chorus is really, really fun, it goes really, really well into the ear. Generally, I think it's a very comfortable song. Like, that's also obviously the positives about not having it being too fast or too loud or too energetic. It will be a very chill and easy listen that you can, like, really listen to several times in a row. You know, if this was the title song I expected it to be, then this would obviously be something I could, like, really, you know, go hyping along with, like, 3-5 times, but then after that, I will need a break. This way, it can really easily be listened to 10 times in a row, you know, just have fun with it and just vibe with it. But yeah, What a Life is fun. It's fun. The flow is cool. The delivery is cool. Like mentioned, this flow right here is such a comfortable delivery. It's not too loud, not too fast, but not too slow or, you know, too quiet. It's just, like mentioned, such a lean back vibe. It's really the best way to describe it. It's really fun. It's really, really freaking fun. That's really the best way to describe it. They really didn't want to go all into a bad boy aesthetic like EXO often did, or in a loud, powerful direction, but really, you know, just sing and rap about how fun life can be. What a life, 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 what a life. Freaking catchy, okay? It's, I mentioned, so simple and repetitive in some way, especially when we hear it 6 times, but it works. What a life, 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 what a life. Really cool. And also, like mentioned, the singing sections also sound great. Like this vocal right here, this where he, you know, holds the vocal for a moment. Life is good. Life is good. Sounds really cool. They sound great. I love this mixing. It works so well for their voices, both when they sing and rap together or just on their own. It's an unexpected sound design, but one that actually works so well for them and complements their voices and their skills so much. What a life, 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 what a life. I like that you really was sure at first if it was too repetitive for me, that What a Life section, but never mind, it's so fun. What a life, 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 woo! Freaking cool. That was really, really freaking cool, okay? I enjoyed that a lot. It was really, really not something I would have expected in such a way, you know, such simplicity and such lean back vibe from them, even though I should have expected it, like Mitch, because it's not very uncommon for rappers to do songs like this as well. But yeah, long chorus, full chorus, somewhat repetitive chorus. It really takes up a lot of the song, but it's not too annoying, and it's really, really catchy. It with still great sections by both of them themselves, and then when they do perform together as well, it also sounds fantastic. Like mentioned, I can definitely sense a song out there in the future on their other albums that would be really like short chorus in between where we really have like really long verses and whatnot. That's like what I would have expected maybe. But as I mentioned, definitely going to be having on one of the B-sides. I'm very sure of it. For now, What Alive is a fantastic debut music video. Like I mentioned, I know Young and Free exists, but it wasn't under EXO-SC label just yet. You know, they did it beforehand just as a bonus track basically. So this was definitely the right song and music video to pick for this video. But we're going to be checking out Young and Free alongside their other music videos down the road as well. When it may be, who knows, but we'll definitely get there. Just like we're going to be checking the first mini album and the first album and whatnot. Huge fan of this duo, huge fan of the song. EXO-SC's What Alive. Really damn enjoyable. I had a lot of fun with both EXO subunits and their music videos and debuts. I hope you enjoyed my reactions. If you did, leave a like down below to show me that you did. Your thoughts down below in the comments as well. Plus, please answer me the 2 questions I asked. Did you think the same thing about Xiumin and Chen alongside what the hermit thing means? And other than that, we see each other again this Sunday with the catching up on EXO CBX for their 6th anniversary. Alongside then checking out 4 Chen music videos on his comeback day on Monday. And other than that, stay safe and happy. Have a great time. Have a great day and week, and see you again soon. Like mentioned, with more EXO, many more K-pop reactions. Thank you so much for watching.